maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench, just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
You don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is the Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time, how much fun would it be to go down as one of the all-time great teams and join the 1972 Dolphins as the only undefeated team to win a Super Bowl?
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Cardinals are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Leonard Fournette in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself, at this moment,
they're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. At issue here, does the football make contact with the ground before he secured it? And I think some of these angles are going to give us a pretty good look.
Secured is the important part because the ball can touch the ground.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a give running left is Breida. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They run again with Breida. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Matt Breida with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Cardinals are in for 6. Extra point good by Prater. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack. and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
No gain on the play there. Second down. To throw, it's Brady. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Brady. And Rudolph has it left side. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. To throw is Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Offense set to begin their next possession. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And that will set him up in excellent shape. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, you look at these 2 teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the 2nd half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. Now Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. To throw again on second down. Brady. Martin brings it in over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 30. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Brady to throw again. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. To throw again on second down. Brady. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. So Brady departs, and on is Ryan Succop for the Buccaneer field goal. He made his first attempt, this from 45. Succop's kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals. Matt Breida on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Cards continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Brady's throw on target to Godwin here.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on 1st down is Brady.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On the draw, this is Fournette.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Now Brady. Open man has got one. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Toward the sideline, and he locates Gage. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady completes it again to Gage. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Succop's kick is good. And the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the 2nd half gets started. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Breida to get the 3rd quarter started. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 158 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the handoff, this is Breida. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Now a give to Breida. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now a give coming right is Breida. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They run with Breida. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Matt Breida, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Prater for the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Brady now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Third quarter action here on Christmas Day. Hope everyone's having a blessed holiday season. 2nd and 10 right now. Brady. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And the Cardinals bring him down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here comes the Buccaneers. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 243 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Right back to him on first down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 18 more yards there and another first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's a touchdown, Cardinals. Matt Breida with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Cardinals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future? I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. from midfield. Here's Brady. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Completing along the sideline, it's Godwin. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On first down, Brady. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Fournette is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
This will be fielded inside the 5. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is Breida. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now it's Breida. A gain of 3, second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Matt Breida from 17 yards out. And the Cardinals are moving closer to a 15-0 record as they extend their lead here. They run it with Breida. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
So out come the Bucs now. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. From the gun, it's Brady. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. He'll find Fournette again here. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. 3rd and 7 now. Here's Brady to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So Brady departs, and on it's Ryan Succop for the Buccaneer field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Here's Breida. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He can't, man. He's not going to get me.
On second down, they'll run it here. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.